Previously on Dreamfall Chapters. Are you kidding me?
1-1. Zoe. Jesus. What does this mean? Was that my incubation pod?
And now. Yes. Looks like a diary. Looks like a resurrected crow or crow in spirit form. Looks like a window with god rays coming through. Looks like a door. Let's start with the window.
Mountains. Crystal clear blue skies. Where are we?
Mountains.
Mountains.
Yeah, I think you answered that yourself. Of course, I guess you probably mean something a bit more specific. Oh, there's not actually a door there. It's just the fog made it look like it to me. It's an open door frame. Can't talk to Crow. Well, let's look at this thing.
It's a handwritten letter.
Ooh.
I
Yes,
am
please?
at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance. But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up. Brian Westhouse.
I thought that's who it sounded like.
Our Westhouse.
The plot thickens.
Thickens or just getting more muddled. I don't know what this is supposed to tell us.
That Westhouse is involved?
There's that, I guess.
Much more deeply
Come
than
on,
we thought,
there's
too.
more.
Huh. So by more, you mean not in the diary. You mean we need to move around and look. Alrighty then. I don't know about you, Crow, but when faced with the decision between blissful ignorance and anxious and or fearful knowledge, I will choose knowledge every time.
Your journey is about to begin.
Are you speaking to me? To Zoe? Or to here or someone else? And we're just overhearing it. We can't go into any of these. Still cannot run.
I've seen
Chimes?
stuff like that in films, but never in real life. This looks like a Buddhist temple.
Well, if it's not actually that, it is perhaps modeled after
The
that.
ritual is ready. Step onto the dais, traveler.
That looks like Westhouse. Can't go out this door either. Who is the one talking?
Okay, so what just happened?
Portals. They're all over the place. Let's follow him.
Through the... Wait! This is the story time.
You know this place?
I remember. I was here. For a long time. It's the place between. I didn't want to wake up and they needed me. The people who were dreaming. They were sick. I tried to help them.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But we need to see what's going on. I'm supposed to show you this.
So has Westhouse been a dreamer also this whole time? Well, invisible wall stopping me from going that direction, so I suppose we'll just follow after Crow like good little girls.
What are you doing here? You cannot be here. It will find you.
Or is Westhouse the agent that her mother was speaking about?
Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly. You cannot stay.
I don't know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you done?
What
do
is
you mean?
it?
What?
The undreaming.
Oh, jeez.
God. What is that? No. No. No.
Hello? So the nothing is now here.
What is that terrifying thing?
That's the undreaming. I know it is. I feel it.
Well, that's going to give me nightmares for a long, long time.
The undreaming entered Westhouse.
It sure did.
Was
I
he
thought it
looking
ate
for
him.
Is that why he came here? Or was it an accident?
He
I
seems
guess
to
that's
be...
what you're supposed to figure out. Come on, we have more places to visit.
I mean, he seemed to have no knowledge of it, but that could have all been an act, too. Oh, hello, Prophet. What dastardly deeds are you up to? Are we going to finally get to see your face? Oh, hello again, Westhouse. Interlude 4. Songlines. Oh, are we back with Saga then? Back in her house. The bed's covered up. Geez, you've grown.
Home, sweet home.
Yeah. So...
The house feels strangely quiet. It must be, what, a year since I last visited? And who knows how long it's been for the house. Could be a day, could be decades.
I was about to
Balance.
ask if
I
time
need to get
flowed
moving.
differently here.
There's not much time until the song lines align. Let's see. Elixir, a good rope, a spatula. Chop chop, Saga.
Elixir, a rope, and a spatula. And what are these song lines you're talking about? Are those what everyone else is calling dreams?
I don't know if I like it.
Your dollhouse is gone.
I got pretty good, to be honest, and it comes in handy. There's not that many people who can create songlines.
Right.
I don't need to shape a songline today. Today, I have paths to follow.
This seems like a very strange tangent to be interjecting this whole new thing called songlines at this late date. But I'm just going to go
I
with
put
the
away
flow.
most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back.
So have you been visiting here periodically? And this is just the latest return?
I barely remember her. And I barely think about her anymore. It was time to let go.
Well, you look a lot like her. But you're right.
Oh, I was a handful back then. It's a miracle Papa didn't lock me in my room. Not that it would have done much good. Paths and portals everywhere.
Yup. Well, Crow mentioned
I'll move
portals
those out
also.
of here. Someday.
Where is your father?
I devoured those books when I was younger. It was all I had of the outside world. My books, and Uncle Galeth. But he was careful not to say too much. He knew I was too curious.
So how long in actual time has it been? Like from the very beginning when you were a little girl?
I still don't like to go into the downstairs. It's not anchored in the same way. There are rifts, ether vapors, not to mention, void beetles.
More things we have no idea what they are.
I thought Papa got rid of Hugsy. Did he find his way back? It wouldn't surprise me. Too many memories. Was I happy here? I was basically a prisoner, but I guess I didn't know any better.
Right. So is that on your forehead representing the third eye?
I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back.
Okay.
Rope
There's a
check.
rope. Good deal.
This should be long enough and strong enough to get me where I need to go.
Where do you need to go? Are you ever going to meet up with Zoe? Or are you going to be walking two separate paths, to the very end of the game, never even coming into contact with one another?
It's been so quiet up here since Papa left.
Where did he go? Is he still surviving,
There's
or
nothing
is
I
he
need in
lost? I would like to know the answer to that, even if it's just a simple mention of how it went.
All those years wanting to walk out that door, pass through the turnstiles, and never come back.
Are you speaking of turnstiles as an actual thing or just metaphorical?
Much as I want to, I can't just wander down random paths today. I have prophecies to fulfill.
Okay, so you not only seem to be much more knowledgeable just about life in general, but specifically about what is going on.
Mama was beautiful. I guess I got my looks from Papa.
You look like her. I mean, there's differences and whatnot, but you definitely resemble her. We're gonna hear the same
I'll
box
move those
quote
out
again?
of here someday.
Well, one of the same two box quotes.
They were happy here for a brief time. And then attachments are risky, especially when you live like we did, adrift between worlds. You just have to accept the risk.
Yep.
Before Papa left, I don't think the fire ever went out. He wouldn't let it. He said it was the beating heart of the house.
So does that mean the house is now dead? Is this elixir? Or just a vase? It's just a vase. All right.
I think I know most of them by heart still. I didn't have a lot of choices back then. I devoured those books when I was younger. It was all I had of the outside world. My books, I think I know most of them by heart still.
Okay, so we're just
I
getting
didn't
the
have a lot
same
of choices back then.
few dialogues
I'm not
over
sure
and
what
over.
to do with the place. It's not like I can put it on the open market. Transdimensional domicile for sale. Fully furnished. Beware temporal shifts and transdimensional tears.
I think that was supposed to be tears. I mean, I know they're spelled the same way, but in the context of the sentence, I'm pretty sure it was tears.
I'm not sure I like that reminder. She haunted us for so long, and her ghost took Papa away from me.
So is he no longer
I'm not a
living?
writer. I can play, I can paint, but I didn't inherit her talents.
Gotcha. Who exactly was your mother? I mean, in the
I
whole
don't think I'm
scheme
ever
of
moving
things.
back. Maybe in my twilight years? No. There are better places, warmer places.
Right. There's the diner picture again, painting.
I barely remember her. And I barely think about her anymore.
Yeah,
It was time to let go.
I remember
Papa was
this.
so worried about the cracks reopening, he checked the wall every day for decades. I'm out of the
Elixir here? Oh,
Okay, I knew that. No worries, Saga. This is all part of the plan.
so we have to brew.
I'm fairly certain the recipe's in the compendium. There should be enough time to prepare a bottle. Prophecies can't be wrong, can they? No. Right?
Yeah, so make the elixir, and we still need to find a spatula.
The Hidden World of the Herbal Alchemist, a compendium of curious cordials, Volume 1. The sequels were garbage.
Okay.
Let's see. Elixir of extraordinary extra-human strength, elixir of multiple consecutive climaxes, elixir of selective remembrance. There. Elixir of delayed onset of mortality. That's the one. Keep ticking after you've taken a licking. Page 108. Dried blood bog blossoms, leaf of void oak, boiled in strong liquor. Those things should be easy enough to find around here.
So by delayed mortality, you mean it keeps you from dying?
I need dried blood bog blossoms, leaf of void oak, alcohol.
Okay. Yeah, liquor, void oak leaves, and blood bog blossoms. And it won't let me actually look at the potions. Figured that one or more of them would actually be there, but apparently not. Maybe we can find a spatula as we're looking for potion ingredients.
When was the last time I listened to that? I must have been, 16 or 17? I was able to tune into the weirdest stuff from all over the multiverse.
Well, I'm going to try it.
It stopped working years ago, and I don't know anyone who can repair that.
Probably for the best, since I want to avoid content ID if I can help it. Oop.
Best wine I ever had. There were no grapes in that world, but the berries they used, absolutely sublime. Like
So is that
sex
not
in a bottle
considered...
with no emotional mess to clean up afterwards. Only wine stains.
Okay, so that's not considered strong
I
alcohol
put
then?
away most of their stuff when Papa left.
Uh-huh.
What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back.
So what I've gathered just from her little snippets and tidbits is that maybe she came back and he didn't leave looking for her, but he left looking for their mother and has been lost because she said that her ghost took him away from her. So I guess we
I
have to
still
go
don't
down
like
here
to
maybe?
go into
No?
the downstairs. It's not anchored in the same way. There are rifts, ether vapors, not to mention, void beetles.
That looks like a spatula.
Check.
Or a scraper.
The humble spatula, queen of kitchen utensils.
Gotcha. I didn't really see a whole lot else to interact with that we can find these things at. Can we still not look at these potions? No. Not at all.
Ready for elixir making.
Okay. Well, maybe things opened up for me to look at. There's a trap door, too. Nothing here. Well, let's do a walk back through the house, shall we? Looking for alcohol.
I'll move those out of here someday.
So we're not going to be opening boxes, it seems. Oops. Oh, are these...
Shepherd's heart. A powerful herb, but not what I need today.
Oh, okay. So we're actually going to pick the plants if we find them growing. These look dried. Is this one of the things we need?
Isn't the house supposed to take care of all living things inside it? I didn't know I had to water the flowers. Oh, but wait, maybe... Dried blood bog blossoms.
Okay.
Check.
So it is one that we needed. Well, very good that they're dried because we probably don't have time to dry them out the way that you were acting. Time seems to be of the essence for some reason or other. What was the other thing we were looking for? Dried void oak leaves. Okay. Void oak leaves. So are they going to be another plant or just crushed in a book? Because I would hate to go through here clicking all the books. Well, this wine looks like it's usable.
Great wine, but not enough alcohol for my purposes. Also, boiling this would be sacrilege.
Oh. Well, maybe I just need to stand closer to the other wine bottles that I looked at. Baiju?
Jade green baiju. High-grade stuff, too. I'd almost forgotten about this little bottle of liquor.
That is the same stuff that we bought to give the old lady back in Europolis.
This should be more than good enough.
Okay, then. So there's the strong liquor. Maybe in this bowl? No. All right. Was there something else that was... Nope, just the picture there. Where are we going to get void oak leaves? Out here?
Much as I want to, I
Nope.
can't just wander down random paths today. I have prophecies to fulfill.
Toys? Hugsy, have you
Both
got a dried oak
creepy
leaf?
and comforting. Comfeepy. Cromforting. That's Hugsy for you.
Great. In here?
There's nothing I need in there.
No. That's just a light bulb, it looks like. Nothing here. In your room? Did you have plants in your room? I don't actually remember you having plants in your room, but... Ah, here's leaves.
What a mess. But there should be void oak leaves here.
Yep.
Leaf of void oak. Nice and dry.
Good.
I think that's it. That wasn't too bad. And there's still time on the clock.
Where is
Time
this
to boil
clock
up
you
some
speak
elixir.
of? So that I can see the time ticking away as well, please. Delayed onset of death. Okay.
Ready for elixir making. Bring the alcohol to a boil. Okay. Mix in the
Alright.
fine dust of dry crumpled leaf. Add whole blossoms. And bring the mixture back to a boil. Easy as alchemy. Which is so much easier than science.
So do I need to crush the leaves in something, or do I just do this? Hopefully this is easier than potion making in the Book of Unwritten Tales, because that was rather difficult.
That's the alcohol heating nicely. Nice. Bit of a waste, but it's for a good cause.
Right, so is it boiling?
Ready for elixir making.
Okay, so I guess I just put the ingredients in. So crumpled
Dried
leaves.
leaf, crumpled to a fine dust.
Alright. This is a lot easier. Great.
And whole blossoms. Perfect. Now it just needs to boil again. How do I know when this is done? Will there be
Hopefully something will change. Oh, that looks like a
definitely
good
a poof.
that looks like a good indication.
Looks the right color, and it's already cooled down. I love alchemy. So much easier than chemistry. Laws of science need not apply. Rope, spatula, elixir. Check, check, and check. I think that's everything. With only minutes to spare, you'd almost think the stars are aligning on purpose.
You would.
Except no stars, paths. Time to go knock down a wall.
Good enough. Wish I could look at these potions, but, whatever. What are the goals? Oh, we got to break down the bricked up doorway. Great. Let's look at this elixir then.
This is it, the elixir. I hope it actually works.
I do too, because with the description of what it is, if it doesn't work, then we are literally screwed. Boom.
With my bare hands? No, Papa
Oh.
did too good a job with the masonry.
I thought you were going to magic it or something. So we need like a sledgehammer. I thought I saw a sledgehammer somewhere around these places through here somewhere. It's a lot of somewheres. I keep saying, that's a broom. That's to clean up after we do the breaking down. Can we use hooks? Apparently not. Did I not see a sledgehammer? There it is.
This should do the trick.
Good deal. And by trick, you mean demolition. You run rather awkwardly, my dear, but that's okay. Everybody's got their faults. Now, boom. Okay, that was rather quick. I was about to comment that it was going to take you forever hitting it that lightly, but I suppose not. Boom. where exactly does this path lead that it was bricked off? Hello, swirlies. Hopefully you'll be kind to us. And so, it seems, ends our brief interlude with Saga once again.